Hello everyone, welcome to Pesterquest. And at first, I thought this game was called Peterquest. I misread it. I've never really indulged in anything Homestuck or Hive Swap, which is this game is set in Homestuck slash Hive Swap universe, or at least according to description, since I've never played this before. But like I said, I've never really indulged in this before. I have a friend who has, but I have not. But if you guys would like me to continue playing this game and make this a series, get this video to 100 likes, and I will make a part 2. But with any further ado, let's get into this game. Volume select. So there is 14 volumes. So depending on the length of these volumes, and I can see there's multiple routes. So, but depending on the length of these volumes, it could be volume per episode or a part, or I don't know. I guess we'll figure it out, and up to you guys if this video gets 100 likes for this to get a part 2. But any further ado, we'll start volume 1. It's been a long time coming. You click to the last page of Homestuck Epilogues, you read it, then read it again. You scroll down to go to the next section and find nothing. The little blue arrow you crave is nowhere to be found. Also, I don't know if they have canonical voices, but I don't know them, and I guess I'm not sure if immersion is the right word. I'm not gonna look them up. I'm just gonna just play this game as a newcomer to this, and just give it my own voices. And this may be a little cringy, so I guess a cringe alert, and saying cringe alert's kind of cringe. I'm gonna go back to playing the game now. What the fuck? Are you serious? What kind of ending was that? Absolutely nothing got resolved. You stand up so fast your chair falls over. Jesus Christ, are you steamed? Maybe eventually, with further thought, you'll come to appreciate thematic elements and contributions to narrative convention, but as of right now, you need to understand what happened to Dead John. What about Rose? What about Kanya and their and their marriage? But about Terezi and Vriska? And I think this is just part of the game, because even between OBS and the game itself, it's just chopped off. God, you have to have words with someone. Stomping out of the little computer room, you blink a few times, trying to readjust to the dim parlor after staring at a screen for so long. Doc Scratch, where is the creepy round motherfucker? You sure got his number now. Wait, you sure got his number now? You know all about how he ruined the lives of 8 human kids and 12 trolls. How he played everyone, including you. The very last he owes you is a satisfying conclusion to the game. You march confidently down the hall into the direction of sudden ruckus. Turning the corner, you see 2 figures. One is definitely Doc Scratch. The other is a dark silhouette in a fashionable hat and coat. While you watch, the latter begins to hit a former with a cane. Oh god damn it. You know what's happening. You know some lore. When you get out of here before this place goes up in flames, survive now. Yell about the unsatisfactory survive now. Yell about unsatisfactory narratives later. With that in mind, you leave behind this ridiculous altercation, trampling a pile of notes and photographs underfoot as you make a run for a fenestrated wall. See ya, suckers. See you later, stinky. You sail through the feet. You sail through feet first, bracing for the smell of overturned earth and the sight of twin Altarian moons. Man, it's going to be good to see friends again, especially now that you are armed with all this canon knowledge. What sounds you is a Fazer's corpse field. It's a lot of nothing. Are you lost between worlds or something? Wait, no. You see a glimmer of it in the distance. A bright white light swallowing down the urge of panic. You move toward it. The light coalesces into the form of a small symbolic house. Hey, you recognize this house. Wonder if we can just sort of... Oh, okay, well, you did that. The barrage of engines hits you. Broken, chaotic flashes. Too fractured to make sense of. You just suck your arm into the most powerful item in the whole of this narrative, and your body is not taking it all. What the hell? Bright sizzling pain hits the nerve center of your brain and radiates out of their extremities. Wow, you are a moron. Aren't you a comic character? You're meant for this sort of metatextual energy. It hurts, it burns, it unravels you from the inside out, and then everything goes white. Oh, a barrage of images hits you, broken, chaotic flashes, too fresh to make sense of. You stuck your arm into the most powerful item in the whole of this narrative, and your body is not taking it well. Bright, sizzling pain hits your nerve center of your brain and radiates out of your extremities. Wow, aren't you a moron? You aren't a comic character, aren't you? You aren't a comic character. You aren't meant for this sort of metatextual energy. It hurts, it burns, it unravels you, and from the inside out, and then everything goes white. What a lovely morning. The air is fresh and crisp. The air is fresh and crisp. It's early spring. Probably. You find yourself on a sidewalk in a suburban neighborhood facing a neat, friendly house. A neat, friendly boy stands at the window on the second floor looking down at you. At least you hope he's friendly. Also, I'm not sure if that was supposed to repeat twice. I'm gonna actually, once it's done recording, go ahead on YouTube and check, 'cause I'm not sure. Man, you would really love to be his friend. At first, you think the boy is looking at you, but instead of he appears to be looking at the mailbox, which is stuffed so full that the door is half open. Looks like someone has crammed a whole box in there. Helpfully, you pull it out. With a couple of coupons and envelopes stamped with a green symbol, you go to give a boy a thumbs up, but he's no longer at the window. Memory prickles at the corners of your awareness. You feel like you maybe done this before. While you're standing there, ruminating, a car pulls up. The driver is wearing a hat and suit and is probably the owner of this house and the father of that friendly boy. Oh shit! You're still standing out there with all his mail. You're going to think you're trying to rob the place. Play it cool. Not wanting to behave like a complete buffoon and draw attention to yourself, you just hide all the mail stuff behind your back. There's a bunch of envelopes though, and boxes bulky. So all this sort of slithers from graphs like a bunch of dead snakes. Distinguished man in his fall suit looks at you from across the yard. You can't see his eyes under the brim of his hat, but you can be absolutely sure he's giving you a look of intense fatherly disapproval. A bolt of shame goes through you. Wow, this guy's good. He's not even your dad, and you're just losing it under his disapproval. Expect him to start shouting and calling the cops. Semicolon. You are so obviously stealing it. You are so obviously stealing his mail, but instead he just keeps looking at you. Does he know you? Is he someone that you should remember, or is it just the platonic ideal of dadliness that crosses time and space eternal and all iterations of reality? That sounds like some bullshit, though. Slowly, the distinguished man shakes his head. He goes inside. You can't quite put your finger on it why, but you know you have some simulator. What is thy word? I think I just missed a word. My bad. Stern, fatherly disapproval. Oh, that was volume 1. I thought this was way longer than I thought. Well, in that case, I'll potentially get 3 per video. Let's see. Let's let's go to volume 2. On the advice of your new friend John, you go out to visit one of the close comrades, close only figuratively speaking, since it seems she lives all the way on the other side of the country. Well, in between cuts, I just did a little research, and apparently that wasn't over. No wonder I thought that was short. Apparently the choice did not matter whether or not it goes along. So good thing we just skip it till then. How do I make sure it doesn't? Okay, there you go. I just want to make sure it doesn't, continue. Oh shit, you're standing there with the blah 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 blah. Hide the evidence. Quick as you can. You turn around and dump everything in the sewer. Whatever it was, probably all garbage anyway. Who even uses the mailbox these days? The friendly and fatherly figure parks his car, climbs out, and tips his hat at you. Then he walks into the house, not sensing a single thing amiss. The perfect crime. But here comes a boy out of the front door. God, you hope he wasn't coming down for the mail. A residential boy approaches. Wait a minute, this is not the same boy you saw peeking through the window. It's possibly not a boy at all. He appears to be a mysterious gentleman. You wonder what business this fine, upstanding neighborhood gentleman would have of you. Ectobiologist. Hey! I think I just died inside. What voice did I even do? I saw you standing out there. Wait. I saw you standing out there, messing with the mailbox. I figured you may be the mailman, even though you're not wearing a mailman outfit. Oh yeah, that's you. You're definitely the mailman. Your outfit is it's in the laundry today. You're wearing the mailman hoodie instead. See the symbol? It's a symbol of mail. Nothing stops the mail. I already forgot how to do that. The voice. That's great. I guess it's the true of all. The mailmen are completely relentless in their quest to deliver people's mail. You guys are incredible. Speaking of mail, do you know if I got any today? What? No. What red package? We haven't seen anything like that. No bills, junk mail, nothing at all. The mailbox was empty when you looked inside.
Well, I didn't see anything about the red package. Should I be expecting one? Come to think of it, it is my birthday, so getting a package in the mail would make sense.
I'm like, is going like, I'm trying to get like, not a full-on nerdy voice, but like I don't know.
And if it's red, then it's probably
I started giving myself a lisp.
And if it's the red, then it probably means it's from Dave. He loves red because I guess it's cool. I mean, oh man, I wonder who he got me.
Nothing. He got you nothing, you say. Isn't he listening? This Dave fellow probably forgot his birthday due to being a bad friend, and that's why there's no package, red or otherwise.
What?
Uh-oh. Just kidding, you say. You're sure Dave is a great friend who cares about this kid a lot. His present is probably late, and definitely not slowly sinking in subterranean river of shit right now.
It's not. What? That's a strange thing to say.
Are you sure you don't know about the Dave's present that you're telling?
Sure you don't know more about Dave's present that you're not telling me?
No, you say. Absolutely not. Actually, he should forget about what you said about the present being late. He should not be expecting a red package, not now or ever. He should trust you because all mailmen know exactly about everything about the mail.
Dang it. Something else.
Huh?
You said the box was empty. I don't think I understand. Isn't that how it always is when you deliver mail? I mean, you guys are supposed to put stuff in there.
Yes, that's right. You're the mailman, the absolute authority over all mail, which means your word must be accepted without question when it comes to the mail. He didn't get it today. You double check in everything. You look thoroughly through your mail bag, everything with the kid's name on it, and it came up empty. Sorry, dude.
You have a mail bag? Where is it?
Oh, that old thing? You actually dropped it in the sewer before the boy came outside.
Oh no, that sucks. All that mail ruined.
I keep changing the voice, oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Maybe I can help you fish it out.
No, you mean. No. No. You mean, that's fine. Thanks for offering. Fine young Samaritan. But, the government will handle this. There's, like, insurance and such for sewer-related postal mishaps. Is that an actual word? Or is this a error?
Oh yeah, that makes sense, but what if you miss something in there for me? Like a game envelope or such? Are you totally sure they didn't miss anything?
Yes, you are sure. They triple checked and didn't even see his name on anything. Besides, it's really ranked down there. Very sorry, all the mail has been befooled beyond any hope of salvaging it. Really, it's best not to bother even peeking inside.
Sigh. You're probably right, but hey, how do you know there isn't any mail for me if you don't know my name?
What? Oh, god damn it.
Huh?
Oh man, you mean, of course you know his name. Mailmen are like Santa Claus. They know all the names of all the good little boys on the delivery routes. Wait, oh, that sounded creepy. You really regret phrasing it like that. It was so completely unnecessary. You just know a lot of stuff as an important government official with a lot of bureaucratic less and such. For instance, the name of the snowman is... Damn, why do you always paint yourself into corners like this? All you're trying to do is to make a new friend, and somehow you manage to bullshit your way through the absolute most challenging version of this conversation possible. Okay, you can do this. The snowman is... Wow, it's really could be anything. He may as well have been given a random ass name. This very day, shortly before you cried, for all you know, you'll just have to go with your gut and fill it out. And a new friendship is on the line. His name is... Wait, no, he's making a bad face. You're on the wrong track. Oh, he's perking out. This is good. No, bad face again. It's not Jimmy or Jillian. That's not even a name anyway. I should probably click next. Jaw. Yeah, that like jaw. How? What? How the hell did... At this point, I might as well just save anyway. I think yeah, my hands. Let me click the trackpad. Yeah, he likes jaw. Shit, he looks disgusted. Abort. Jambermy, you really could be quite the fucking idiot sometimes. And that is true. Very true. Jonderson. Wait, he looked pleased for a minute. Then it looked like he just sucked on a lemon. Jesus Christ. You're bad at this. You were close there. Jonder... I keep double clicking. Oh my god. No, I'm going back over to the mouse. Jonderbilt? Yikes, no. Ah, you got it. It's just John, of course. You don't know what you even thinking. Yes, you do. Those are just goofs. You explain it to John. Mailman love goofs. His name is John. All you say confidently, as if you had it in the bag all along. Not your non-existent mail bag, which you told him you dropped into sewer. Your real bag, where the good shit is, such as your incredible ability to guess someone's name in 5 or 6 tries.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Well, I guess it's true then. Mailman really do practically know everything.
You smile. Finally, it feels like a friendship may be... This is gonna be a terrible experience if I keep starting like this. I'm so sorry. You smile. Finally, it feels like the friendship may be starting to click. It was rocky there for a while, as you had to spin an intricate, nearly flawless web of lies to smooth over the fact that you destroyed his cherished personal property. But you're pretty sure you're in the clear now, and you never have to justify yourself to him again.
Well, nice as it is to meet you, Mr. Mailman. To be honest, this just kind of sucks. It's been waiting for a really cool game to arrive in the mail, but it's been a few days already, and I'm starting to think it's almost in the mail. It may just never come now. I'm kind of bummed out about it. I had some kind of hope it would show up on my birthday as like a present from nobody, really. It's a present out of thin air. Like, I guess, like it was going to be destiny or something. Oh well. I guess the magic really is fake, as the scientists say it is.
You nod along very wisely. Oh yes, you say. You can kiss the game goodbye. It definitely got lost in the mail. It is never, ever going to be delivered. The Postmaster General just told you a few seconds ago, through the wireless earpiece which is hooked up to the U.S. parcel mainframe. You told John he's right to disbelieve in magic. I'm mentioning voices there, in magic. It's fake as shit. It's time for him to get used to the idea that you'll never play this game. Whatever it was probably just stupid anyway. Most games are. He should try to get used to whatever kind of life he's going to live from now on in the absence of this dumb video game.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I think I got too worked up about it. It's probably sucking. It's like actually, I think Game Bro actually gave it like a 2 hats out of 5 hats. It may actually have been less than that, actually. God, what a piece of shit it probably was. You know, I think I have to thank you, Mr. Mailman. You really opened my eyes today. I'm gonna forget I ever had that dumb, ever heard of that dumb game and just try to enjoy my life. Talk to my friends, hang out in the room, and I don't know. Couldn't think of it. Maybe I was looking forward to playing the game with my friends so much because I'm Lonely? I'm just a little embarrassed to admit I don't actually have any real friends. Really friends.
Oh, this is it. This is your time. This is your inn. This nice boy seems to be jonasing for friendship. That's as much for you, just as much as you are. You're gonna lay all of your groundwork for to become his best friend, best bro. So expertly, you just need to be slide right into his life. Just a few more sympathetic remarks. You actually have a lot of experience with this by now. You have made so many friends in so many strange places and with such mixed results, or you think you did. Actually, you can't just conjure up any of their names or faces right now. It probably isn't important, actually. Let's never speak of that again. What matters is that you're here now, making sweet small, huh? What I hate small. Sweet new pal named John. You casually mentioned that this is the end of your mail route, and you don't have any else to be going in your life, maybe. And he can hang out for a while, if he doesn't mind, that is.
You actually want to hang out with me? I just like mailman a 13-year-old boy just being buddies.
You shook a little as if you don't care much, but you really, really care.
Normally I would say this is kind of a little strange and maybe inappropriate, but what do I do? What do I know? You know, like, if you were a normal-looking mailman, that would probably be a shitty idea, and I'd be in trouble with my dad, or the authorities or something, and probably so would you. But it seems different. Like maybe you aren't even a person. It's just a weird, harmless-looking guy, like an alien, but not really. You really don't know how. You really don't know how to make. You really don't know what to say about any of this. Oh man, I'm being so fucking rude. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Of course, we can hang out. Maybe we should keep this kind of secret from my dad. I don't know if you could approve of me bringing a stranger to this house, even if you were very nice and sincerely concerned about my mail problems.
That sounds fine with you. Now that you think about it, you'll still haven't even sure about his dad didn't even see you dumping all that mail into a sewer. He probably didn't. Otherwise, he would have had the same words with you, surely. But still, it is a risk that you shouldn't be taking under these delicate circumstances. Circumstances. There's a friendship on the line. Okay.
Okay. I'm glad you agreed. It sounds like we're having a sneaky mission ahead of us. Actually, it sounds like it could be fun.
Oh yeah,
It does sound really fun.
Oh yeah, it does sound fun. Except maybe slightly triggering since you've done a lot of dangerous high-stakes sneaking to the past that you can't quite remember, but still fun, mostly fun. You can't even wait, yeah.
So, how should we do this? If you should either sneak upstairs into my bedroom while I'm avoiding my dad, or just hang out up there for a while. Or it's just kind of like too risky. We should just stay outside. If we got some small playground equipment in the backyard, what would it be?
I'm just gonna save the game real quick. Pilgrim, come on, let's go inside. Let's go inside, I guess. What's on the wall? Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. This looks like the freaking, what's their name? Freaking the Tuscans from Star Wars. Like, I don't know why I'm seeing things that's good. I think I can see it now. I think I see it now. But for me, I'm seeing like a femboy Tuscan Raider from Star Wars. I don't know. When you enter the house, an overwhelming odor of freshly baked cakes hits you like a punch in the face. Wow, there's also a lot of clown bullshit in this living room. And clown statues, and you don't have any time to take it all in because your buddy John is grabbing your hand and rushing you upstairs before his baking maniac of a father can emerge from the kitchen and catch you in the act. He slams the bedroom door behind you and breathes a slight relief.
Phew, I had to get the moment of peace around here. With all this adoring father doting and round-the-clock cake production. I feel like it's just suffocating around here. It's not just because I think the aroma of being cracker products makes me feel like I'm being gassed in a bakery.
You're not sure what to say, and tentatively lift your arm as if you're about to place it on his shoulder, but you hesitate. In this is abusive domestic situation. You don't know if you have enough information to make this judgment yet, but you are concerned.
Just joking around. I mean, this baking shit is all a bit much. The clown obsession too, but I love my dad. He's great. Sorry, I didn't mean to get the wrong impression.
That's a relief. You mean, that's a relief, you guess. Not that you weren't ready to jump in and be whatever kind of supportive friend that this boy needs. Suddenly, you notice a bunch of movie posters on the wall. Oh wow, these are all really bad. You don't dare say such a thing to your new friend, though. He immediately began lavishing praise on all of them, especially the one which appears to be a Mac and me. Oh, for fuck's sake. When it rains, it pours, you guess. Nevertheless, you insist on one of the humanity's peak cinema. You insist it is one of humanity's peak cinematic achievements.
Mackie, you seriously? Like it? You seriously like it? Personally, I think it's a piece of shit. I have it up there because, well, I don't know why. Even I can defend this film. To each its own, I guess. I'm happy to hear you like all the other movies, though. They're all incredible. You got good taste. Except for liking Mac and Me. It's complete garbage.
I was on a good roll there. I don't know. I can see my nose in the mic. What the fuck? Anyway, okay, you got overzealous there. Maybe dial it down a notch. You really don't have to try so hard. There's such a moment of an awkward silence. You haven't really thought this far ahead. Apparently, neither has John. There must be something you can both do to advance their friendship. He's starting to look self-conscious now. Poor friendless kid. Friendless kid. This is, oh, so I realized I'm making noise. I'm grabbing the wire. I'm so sorry of how loud that is. Anyway, this poor friendless kid. He really don't know how to entertain anyone in this house, does he? You can see how that your friend. You don't know how to entertain anyone in this house, does he? You can see that now that your friendship is now needed now more than ever. You have to step up.
So, what do you two like to do, huh?
Suddenly, I don't know, I'm just moaning into the mic. Suddenly, something gets John's attention. It's coming from his computer.
Oh, hey, hang on a sec. My buddy Steve's pestering me.
John settles behind his desk. Turn tech godhead. TG, dude, what you doing? EB, Dave, you'll never guess what I'm doing right now. TG, huh? TG, are you open the birthday present I got you? EB, oh no, sorry Dave, but I think your present got lost in the mail. EB, unfortunately I think it may be gone forever. TG, John, what the fuck? EB, maybe you just need to send me another one? Whatever it was. Dude, TG, dude, no. TG, the thing I got you was fucking priceless and irreplaceable. If it's lost in the mail, there's literally zero chance you'll ever see another one like it ever again in any shape or form. EB, wow. EB, this sucks. TG, I'm gonna stop saying TG. EB is really fucking annoying. That sucks. Oh well, whatever. To be honest, that's just probably just that fate deserves. What was it? Never mind, just some more iconic trash from your best, coolest bro in the world. Just forget about it. If I tell you, you probably said it's gone, so this is a secret I will take with me to my fucking graves. Do you understand? Egbert? Yeah, that's fair. So, what are you really up to? Are you playing that dumb game with Rose yet? What? Oh no, that got lost in the mail too. It's also gone forever. Holy fucking shit, John. I'll leave you alone for 2 seconds and everything goes to hell. This is why I can't stop pestering you in even a second. You are just you just lose complete control of your life in the moment I turn my back. How do I even know it got lost in the mail? Like, how do you even be formally verified in any way? You haven't even been waiting for that long. Because the mailman told me so. What? Shoot. Is there a history there? Where were we? I bet so. Oh, because the vampire told me so. What? Okay. Okay. God damn it, game. Okay, it doesn't matter. Go back, close the menu. They're just guys who walk around handing out letters and stuff. They have zero knowledge of the greater knowledge of the mail, let alone the specific fate of any given package. Unless there's a tracking number on it or some shit, but even then the mailman isn't really a guy who deals with that. The only way a mailman would know if some mail got lost is if he was the one who lost it. Or like, delivery fucking destroyed it. Gulp. TG, the game and my sweet present going missing, so something fishy here. John, are you sure the mailman didn't just steal all your shit? Of course I am. I don't know, man. He wasn't even holding anything when I talked to him. Not even a mailbag. My alarm bells are going fucking haywire here. It sounds like this incompetent dipshit just lost all your mail and tried to cover his ass. No? Are you sure he didn't fuck it up somewhere? Like, mailman's thing on it in a fit of shame, panic, like, buried it? Oh, dunked it on a smelly hole? Dave, this is insane. Actually, I should have been doing the voice because I have to figure out who it is out of everything I was going for.
You're being so paranoid. Besides, aside from the birthday present, why do you even care? You think the game is stupid and you didn't even want to play.
Yeah, well, I was lying my ass off to sound cool and aloof. If we do give a visual to him, I'd give him a voice, but I don't know what he looks like now, so I'm just gonna do my normal voice. Well, of course I want to play this game. It looks like a new rad thing that we're all gonna do as friends, and now it's ruined.
Oh, you're right. This is a shame. I'm sorry.
I don't know. There's just some feeling I had that we need to play this for like Destiny reasons or some shit. Sorry to blow my cool cover and start sounding like Jade or whatever, but I'm kind of pissed off now, especially now that I know you don't get your sick bunny.
Bunny? Bunny?
Bunny? Yeah, that voice. I did. I said that.
Well, okay.
Anyway, all the aggravating bullshit aside, what were you gonna say?
Alright, I made a new friend.
What?
A friend?
A friend? Bullshit.
No, it's true.
John, this is like unlike you. You don't have fucking friends. None of us were a bunch of... None of us do. We are just a bunch of total losers.
I know that, but today is a different story. I think I'd be branching off a little socially, like turning a corner and becoming a valid, legitimate person, and on the way to adulthood.
Ugh.
Come on, Dave. Why don't you just be happy for me?
Fine. So you're hanging out with the other person right now?
Yes, yes. He's my ramen. Rubbed into my stuff. He's quite the character.
Who is this guy? Please tell him he's not cooler than me. I couldn't handle that.
He's not cooler than you. Nobody is Dave.
Oh, thank God. So tell me about him.
Well, you know the mailman I was talking about earlier.
Yeah?
Well, you see, it's the mailman.
Jesus fucking Christ.
What?
John. No. What's the big deal?
What's the big deal?
Do I even need to explain why a 13-year-old kid shouldn't be buddies with a fucking mailman and hang out with him in his room? TG, you're like, ugh. Does your dad even know about this?
Well, no. But I'm actually trying to avoid him. He's one of the big frenzies.
You do realize this is one of the same guy who likely stole your game at my beautiful present light? He probably sold them in the back market, or worse, he did something fucked up like flushed them down the toilet.
He didn't do that. Dave, it would be making no sense to do that. You're being crazy.
Okay, dude.
Okay, dude.
But you're the one chilling with a random postal worker in your bedroom on your B-day. I'm just looking out for you. What sort of sick fuck would even want to come in your room? How old is this fucking guy anyway?
I don't know. He seems ageless.
What? Dave.
That's the thing. He's not even a person. He's just a friend.
I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Listen, I didn't expect you to understand. He's just a fun, harmless person who appears has no particular defining qualities whatsoever. What is so crazy about that?
Nothing, I guess. I don't even know anymore. Fine, you know, buddy, is your birthday after all. Enjoy your buddy. It is your birthday after all. Also, you can get a new call up. Enjoy your new buddy. It is your B-day after all. So, you get to call the shots. So, what's your next agenda? What's even going on now? Doing now?
Well, he's got a little bored while I've been talking to you, and he spit out most of my belongings across my bed, room floor, and examined everything. He's just messing with stuff like magic stuff. It's pretty cute. I like this guy.
John, I'm gonna run something by you. I hope I don't blow your mind or anything, but what if this guy isn't even a mailman?
What? What?
I'm so good.
Chocolate.
I can't. That was terrible. I'm sorry, everybody.
Dave, no. I refuse to accept that.
Okay then. You can just tell me this. What is he wearing?
Um,
You said he was not even defining qualities. Well, clothes are defining qualities, so what are they?
okay, he's even wearing anything but a sweatshirt. But I don't.
Oh my god, I can't speak English. But I didn't even want to mention that because I knew how it would sound. I see. So, no mailman outfit, no mailbag, no like fucking mailman hat, just no pants.
Yes,
But that's not weird or anything.
I told you
It's like a
pet.
shit. That's probably condescending. You know what? I mean, generic, personing type guy, part like just like fun, friendly sort of humanoid creature. I'm really not explaining this well. The point is, he says he's the mailman. I believe him because he's a new friend, my new friend. End of story. Excuse me. Okay, he's the fucking mailman. I don't even care if you think he's fine. Then okay, whatever. If you think he's fine, then okay, whatever. So like, cool. Guess we have a new friend. Do I get to meet this mailman sometime or what? Hey, that's a good question. I hope so. I wouldn't even be surprised if he found the way over to you. I can't even put my finger on it, but something tells me he's a well-traveled fellow. You really think he's going to make 12 travel his ass 2,000 miles over here to come visit me?
You never know. Man, do good around after all.
Shit, that checks out actually. Okay, I'm actually kind of excited now. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I like to hear.
I should probably get going.
He's really going over it there with all my bedroom crap. I don't want to be a rude host. Alright, I'm gonna leave you boys to get to it. Happy birthday, dude.
Thanks, Dave.
Victory! Wow, it's like a babushka. The babushka. Actually, you told John you think the fresh air out here would do you some good. Also, that playground equipment he mentioned really sweet and step high. You hope he doesn't mind. After all, as a mailman, you were meant to be outdoors. We were meant to be outdoors. You took a mailman's oath and everything. Yeah, John will probably believe that.
Sure, yeah. Sure, no problem. Actually, I totally understand. It gets really stuffy in there. Especially with all the baking my dad does. We can hang out in my yard. It feels like it's been ages since I took a spin on the old pogo stick. A pogo ride.
Pogo ride, he says. Well, that just seals the deal. We bow flamboyantly and gesture for him to lead the way. We quickly regret doing that because it was a little much. Aw.
Well, here it is.
My backyard in all its glory. This is one sad backyard.
Well, here it is. My backyard in all its glory.
I already said that.
I hardly ever came out here anymore, honestly. There's an old trusty swing set, brings back some good memories. And there's the poker ride. You better hop on it before I beat you to it. Just kidding. This thing is a death trap. If you shouldn't really go anywhere near that thing, unless you really just like dying.
Oblivious to the human's nature of his remark, you shake your head solemnly. Oh no, you say. You're pretty sure dying sucks and you never want to do it again.
Huh? That's a weird thing to say.
Are you saying you died before? Is that some sort of weird mailman joke? Oh, yeah, you mailman like to joke around a lot. Sometimes very darkly. It gets very stressful dealing with the mail sometimes. And sometimes you just need to blow off some steam by making light of your mortality and it doesn't seem like this is going over well. To be fair, it is one of the worst expeditions so far. It is really saying something. You start to falter and lose composure. You don't seem to have it in you to follow through with the lie and stop talking and hang your head.
Hey, what's wrong?
You decided to tell him the truth. Yes, you have been dead before, possibly a bunch of times, and you're not sure. Actually, you can't remember any of the circumstances surrounding your deaths. You're not even sure who you are. Frankly, you're a little confused by the existence of your own. You're a little confused by your own existence sometimes.
Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'd be lying if I said that you wasn't. Well, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little hard to believe. But I'll listen to you. But I'll listen to what you had to say anyway, because that's what friends are for.
How did it happen? Oh, well. Shoot. You cast your mind back to as hard as you can. You really give it a good hard think. You remember every room, computer screen, and just that's really intense feeling of frustration.
A computer screen. I don't. I mean, get it being very frustrated at a computer screen. I do that every day.
Yeah, he gets it. It's written all over his face. This is a boy who feels your pain. He's following you perfectly.
I'm not really flying.
Then you explain how you ended up in the afterlife.
Afterlife.
You're pretty sure it was the afterlife, maybe even heaven. It was a little too freaky for heaven, but you were alone. You found a mysterious artifact in the ground.
You found a mysterious artifact in hell.
Yes, it was white, flat, and laying on the ground, as if it was just waiting for you, waiting for someone else. Maybe you found it first by accident. You found it hard to believe you were destined for any cursed treasure such as this. Perhaps the artifact belonged to Lucifer himself.
Lucifer? Wow.
Oh, you don't even realize you said the Lucifer thing out loud. Maybe you should reconsider reeling this in a bit. You're beginning to wonder if you're coming off as a little unhinged here. Except John is clearly transfixed by your story. Is looking a little concerned. You guess there's no going back now. You committed yourself to the truth, as insane as it sounds. And so you saw something weird. It looks a little outside. Take him from the top. So you saw something. You know, my disappointment is immeasurable in myself. So you saw something weird. It looked like a little house. The obvious thing to do was to stick your hand in the house. That's why you did it. Then you felt funny and teleported out of the hell. That's it. Ended up here on Earth. And that was it. God damn it. Where, huh? You then became a man and decided to have a long, rewarding career of delivering the mail. Then you met John. Now you're basically best friends. At the end.
This sounds all pretty fucked up.
Yes, it does, doesn't it? You're right. Back to feeling like a crazy person again. He probably doesn't believe you. It seems like you're going to have to take this even further, risk eroding the foundation of trust this blossoming friendship is built on. You mentioned that you're pretty sure the devil's treasure gave you some magic powers.
Magic powers? Like what?
You're not sure. You can sort of teleport now. Also, you're pretty sure you can time travel. You haven't tested out much, you admitted.
Teleportation? Time travel? Huh? That's a lot.
You can prove it. You can say desperately, suddenly it feels like this friendship is hanging on a thread. A thread. Not a Fred. And you'll do anything to preserve it. It's time to bring out the big guns. The revelation to this boy that, contrary to all its scientific wisdom, magic is far from fake. It is as real as shit. For instance, you remind him that you all both almost went up to his bedroom but decided not to because the trek across the house was too risky. But what if you could just teleport there?
Sounds like a handy trick. I'm still guessing this is all bullshit though, like a prank. That's okay though, I love pranks.
But it's no prank at least, you think. You never actually tested the power at all. God, you hope you don't even end up making a fool of yourself. Everything is writing on this. Hey,
What are you?
here goes nothing.
Zay up. Wow, it worked. Unbelievable.
It's amazing digital circuits. I'm gonna say amazing with a gumball. They make wallet noises.
Wallet.
Do we know what this means, Mr. Mailman?
Oh, do you know what this means, Mr. Mailman?
You shake your head.
It means magic is fucking real.
I'm gonna regret doing this voice. You sure? I guess you guess it. You guess it is. You won't admit it, but you all really care about right now is the fact that you saved the friendship. It should be all smooth sailing from here.
Well, it's a pretty good thing I met you because if you didn't show up, I'm pretty sure that nothing anywhere close to being this incredible whatever happened to me.
You consider your remark for a moment and decide you absolutely agree. You're definitely the best and most exciting thing that will ever happen to this kid.
You also said something about time travel. Can we try that too?
It would be too disturbing to the space-time continuum. You have him eating at the palm of your hand now. You need to slow the train down. The continuum Shamtinium? What? Whatever your new friend wants, he gets.
Oh, I know. Why did you just go back in time by a week? Maybe we could stay right here. That's why we don't want risk messing up anything important.
Sure, that makes sense. You ready to use your new hell power and concentrate as hard as you can on the idea of 1 week ago? That's probably how it works. Before I continue, I was just gonna say, it could have been. I also did not need to go on the mic. Technically, the character just go back in time and make it sure he never throws away the mail.
Zap. Nothing changed much. Not much change. Except wait, the cakes are gone. That means it's my birthday yet, which means it worked. This is 1 week ago. Wow. Huh? Oh, for fuck's sake. I forgot, of course. There's gonna be a pass to me in the room a week ago. God, I'm such an idiot. It's gonna fuck things up, isn't it? What the hell is going on here? Whatever it is, it's really stupid. You're right, John. It is stupid. Sorry. I was using my head. Don't worry. Let me just get the head out of your hair. Hey, quick. Let's zap out of your yard. So we just fuck up the space-time continuum as little as possible.
Zap?
Phew. Well, that was dumb. Maybe let's just try to avoid abusing time travel powers from now on. It could really lead into a lot of messy bullshit.
You wholeheartedly agree. All you really want to do is make friends, not clown around through space-time.
Meanwhile, I guess
we'd stick up, Meanwhile, I guess we really should still,
Meanwhile, I guess we were still a week in the past, but now, just standing in the yard doing nothing. This seems pointless. We should probably head back to the present.
it was an interesting experiment. It brought you a lot of credibility, but it's time to... Wait a minute, something's wrong. It's like buzzing in the air. You can feel it.
What's the matter?
Tell him to think. You think someone is coming? Quick, we have to hide.
Well, oh, okay.
You and John dash into the neighbor's yard and hide behind the fence. You peek into the neighbors to see what's happening. It's them. Suddenly, you see it, though. The energy we're feeling was a whole group of teenagers randomly teleporting into John's backyard.
What the fuck?
You examine them more closely. They're all dressed in ridiculous, colorful outfits. Is the circus in town? And there did seem a lot of clowns in John's house. Maybe that house is some kind of globally recognized headquarters of traveling clowns. But they're not really clowns, just teens wearing strange pajama-looking clothes. 8 of them, to be precise. On closer inspection, one of them seems familiar. The guy in the blue pajamas, you think it's your new friend John? But he seems older, definitely not a 13-year-old boy or kid. Like your buddy here, none of them are. They all appear to be settle in for a while talking amongst themselves. You guy in the yellow Speedo gets down to business on the pogo ride, totally oblivious to its dangers. There seems to be a serious atmosphere hanging over the group of teens. Important discussions are happening. It's completely baffling to you, and by the look on your buddy's face, John as well. Suddenly and uneasily, feeling settles over you, like you're witnessing something that was never meant to be seen by anyone. Perhaps a rendezvous point established by the group of teens for exactly that reason, that not one would think to be waiting for this quaint suburban backyard right now. You should stay and listen or go. You're not sure what to do. You can't shake the feeling that something highly inappropriate is happening here. Just by watching, like you are beholding a moment so diverse from authoritative chain of events that even to witness the moment is not only narratively compromising, but extremely cursed.
Hey, is that guy in the blue pajamas me?
You pat John on the back. You only imagine that what's going through his head right now. He hasn't even seen time travel to be living himself in minutes.
Man, I look so much older. What am I wearing? Why do all the people wait? I know some of them. That's Rose and Dave and Jade with dog ears. I didn't know the others though. Wait, I know what's going on. They must be from the future. It's the only explanation, especially since we just did some time travel ourselves. That's proving magic to be real. Did you ever have something to do with this, Mr. Million?
You shake your head. You're just as surprised by this nonsense as he. It seems one of those. It seems more than one of the. It seems one or more people from this group have somehow obtained similar abilities offered by the hell treasure you touched.
I guess they are all from the few years in the future, where when all of our bunch older, cooler teenagers. Maybe we all go to college together or something. Maybe that's where we. Maybe that's where we make 4 new friends.
I can't stop double clicking.
There's something familiar about all of them, but I just can't put my finger on it. But why do they look so ridiculous? Did I join a group of traveling street performers that's following in the footsteps of my father? And somehow managed to rope everyone into the act, including Dave and Rose? We almost certainly would think this idea is really stupid, even though it's clearly raining cool while someone is also involved in time travel. I don't know. I'm so confused. What are they even doing here? Does it really happen just outside my house a week ago without me knowing about it at all? What else have I been missing? How much more there to know about the future adventures of me and my friends, which has been taking place in secret like this?
So does he remember seeing himself and him? It's like a paradox. No, I'm looking too far ahead. Just continue playing the game, Cameron.
I wonder if there's like a lot more to my life than I ever could have imagined. Actually, I should probably be thanking you. If I hadn't told me about my game Lost in the Mail, I'd probably have gotten way too hung up on it. That I might have actually altered the trajectory of my life. That I would not have gone on to whatever sweet adventures happen in the future. That will lead me to wear a bunch of silly pajamas, apparently speak with great authority in front of a group of very cool teens.
Whew. I don't know, I'm out of breath. I don't know my drink here. My watered down Baja Midnight. You bow your head contemplatively, as if to say you're welcome. You're welcome for your entire life and every cool thing that ever happens to you from now on. After some time passes, the group of teens seem to finish up whatever business they had in this yard and disappear into thin air. You guessed at the end of whatever that was. Since there isn't much point to staying here a week in the past, you decided to return John to the present moment.
Huh. Well, that was interesting. We're a little too far into the heat, where they were saying.
Okay.
I think I kept overheating the word English. I wonder if some of those teens speak a foreign language. What was I speaking? Was I teaching them English? Phew. This is sure is some shitty speculation. It makes no sense at all. I guess the only thing to do is wait until I become John, that John, and find out for myself. If you see older John, what am I gonna? I'll probably just make it more like I don't know. Sounds interesting, but also a little overwhelming. Damn, I'm gonna need to think about this.
You watch John spaces out for a silent minute, thinking about his absurd future. You glance towards the swing set, wondering if the fun times John planned for you during this continue to recede further into this distance as he comes to grips with his mysterious destiny. You cough a little to snap him out of the stupor.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Mailman. I know I said we should do something fun, but now I think I'm kind of in an existential mood. I should take a walk and think about what just happened today. I feel weird. It's nothing personal. Just need some space. Well, see ya.
Vague existential crisis. Damn. That was this episode. If you liked it, like I said, get this video to 100 likes, and I'll make a part 2. Since I still have all of this. So remember, don't forget to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, and I'll see all you guys in the next video. Peace. Gonna cut in here real quick before this is like really right after I just ended that last clip. I was looking through the where is it, the warnings. There is apparently there will be, I guess, more very sensitive content coming up in the further volumes, so be warned, I guess. But now, actually, see you guys in the next video. Peace.